And there we are. We are live.
Woot woot.
Live. Good.
Yes, I like to be live.
It's a good start.
Enough time for the thing that auto notifications go out. I don't know. Yeah, that's good. Good. Oh, works to me. There we go. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Alrighty, so welcome back.
Yay, the DM gets to recap what happened last week.
Yay.
I don't want to.
So, for those who do not remember, on the audience or in the party, last week the party had finished their journey towards the old dwarven, well, it's not old really, the dwarven mining colony of Rogan's Claim. And upon reaching there, they kind of noticed that there really wasn't any activity. Kind of piddled about for a bit before going inside. Found no one inside. Investigating further, they really couldn't find anybody. Though they did find some clues and items left around indicating that the miners may have dug too deep and found something within the mine that caused them all to go in towards the water. So the party investigated, and they found the voices that they were mentioned in the journal, and they're following it. Some of them were more fitted than others, but those with more willpower managed to pull back those without to get away from the voices and the sounds that they started to hear coming further in. That kind of leaves us where we are now. Is actually, oops, it's not doing what it's supposed to. Come on. Okay. Well, there should be a map there, but I guess nothing's working for me ever with this fucking.
I see the caves.
No, on OBS.
Oh, okay.
Technical support, Cole. We need you.
Yeah, no.
I don't know how to do that stuff, unfortunately.
No one is gonna help us to figure it out. What even be? I don't know. Whatever. Let's visualize the map. Okay, there's that. There we go. Got it back, and it's upside down. That's weird. All right. Flip it. How did it get upside down in the first place? There we go. Now it's right side up. Not
I
sure
was
how.
glad that you figured it out.
Not really sure how it ended up upside down. Alrighty then. Now that I've fixed yet another problem, back to it. Ugh.
Good job.
So we just pulled Vlad out, right?
Yep.
And he's
Just pulled
still
blood out,
Yes.
and we just got a raid of 6
Woo-woo!
by just. See what I did there? Ah,
Haha.
I'm
you
sleepy,
for
but I have tons.
You pulled my
So-
bitch ass out of the cave.
Are you still tied up? I can't remember.
He's not tied up. He just has a rope around him.
I'm tied up like a freaking dog.
He's not restrained.
Let the jury know he's not being restrained against his will.
I'm being restrained against my will.
If he would take the time, he could very easily just out of the rope.
But is Vladimir that smart?
That's what we're counting on.
I think we should. I don't know, guys. Do you think it's safe to maybe board up in one of these rooms and sleep? Or well, what time is it? Sorry,
Let's see, isn't it still pretty early in the day?
that's right. We didn't.
Yeah, because we slept here
We-
already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we set off first
hmm.
thing.
Yeah, this is like first thing in the morning.
So we weren't down there for very long.
Not really. It's probably like around 9 or 10.
Okay. And I recall we were able to hear it. Like we were able to hear it coming towards us right as we were about to leave. Right?
Yes.
Do we still hear it now that we're out?
No, but you can do a perception check.
Hearing and smell.
That'll be a 16 on my perception.
20 on mine.
Okay. Miss Donna, you like at just at first you hear very little. But like moving a bit closer towards the mouth and actually listening, there's faint sounds back within the mine.
Okay, and when I'm gonna say she's gonna stand there for like a bit of time to kind of see if it ever gets closer. If it sounds like it's moving closer, can she tell that?
Not really, since it's like it's an echoed sound.
Is anybody have any way to like block this entrance? So like nothing can go in and nothing can come out? Because I don't think we're ready to fight it. But I also don't want to leave it to anybody else who walks upon it either.
I mean, there is a cannon. I don't
it
know
shoot
how
that
it
far?
works, but I'm pretty sure with the amount of gunpowder you've got to toss in the thing, it should be able to throw that piece of metal pretty far.
Vlad, do you know how to work those contraptions?
I am not saying anything in protest. Vlad is pissed.
Thanks for the
So he's
help,
just
buddy.
gonna.
Thanks for the help.
DM. This thing is up on a platform at wall height level, correct? The can
Yeah.
where the cannon is currently.
Yes.
So is it with where the cannon is at? Is it above a roof level for these structures?
It is about. It's at the same height. The roofs of these buildings come slightly above the wall. It's not a particularly tall wall after all. So in some points it does, like the low points of the arches of the walls, it is over. The high points it is not.
Okay, but we could, if they're roughly a rough similar height,
Could we shoot over top
but
of it?
mathematically we should be able to angle the dang cannon and shoot over the houses and hit the opening.
I mean, someone that knows how to use a cannon would probably be able to figure that out.
Seer, do you know how to use a cannon? Since
It's
other little guy wants to protest.
oh,
That's right, you're a bear. Never mind.
it can't be much harder than shooting a bow. It just explodes at the end, doesn't it?
I feel like there's a bit more to it than that. Like, we probably have to load things in a certain area. I don't know. I've never worked one of these contraptions before.
So
Seer is going to do his best to communicate without words. And what he does is he shakes the rope that he has. He looks over towards the doorway and then looks back towards where the cannon would be in that direction. And I back up a few feet. I look back. I shake the rope. I start walking towards the doorway.
Like shaking yes or shaking no?
are you trying to get us to bring the cannon inside or just bring the cannon over here?
I nod.
That
I
doesn't
nod.
help, Bear.
I turn back into a druid. I say, I was thinking maybe while I still had my wild form that I could bring the cannon over here. Maybe we could use it to fight whatever this thing is. I don't know how well it's gonna roll on the ground, but what is the inside of the cave? What's that like? Is it dirt or is it more stony?
Dirt floor, stone walls. So both.
So is it dirt floor? All right.
I mean, it's a mix because it's the same as the walls, but there's obviously dirt over stone underneath. It's been chopped out.
I'm just gonna interrupt here to say that while Seer is, just shaking the rope, he is flopping Vladimir around like a, like a little toy. So he's just getting flopped the fuck around.
I didn't think of that. That's funny.
So now he's extra pissed.
Yeah, brooding level intensified.
I look back over to Vlad and say, "Oh, sorry for shaking the rope." I was just trying to make an example. And I'm totally with you for going back in there and doing our thing, like, as soon as we're regrouped and everyone's sounding sane. Because, I mean, I felt a little bit of a tug there in a way where I really, really wanted to go talk to that man. But I'm not sure what I was seeing, if, if it was if it was real or not.
It's not about the tug. We were all sane. You must listen. We need to figure out what's down there, because the more we stay here, the more we wait, the more it will consume us. If we go down there right now, we can get in and get out without going fucking insane. That's what none of you seem to understand.
Do we still feel that pull that we did in the cave?
You didn't really ever feel a pull.
No, but
Well,
You just heard voices and started to see stuff.
and we don't hear the voices now, right?
No.
Okay. But is it really worth dying over? We were sent here to help this island. And I don't feel this is one of the main parts of the issues on the island.
What do you know? What gut feeling do you have that tells you that this is not what is causing all this shit on the island?
I don't feel that the big bad thing would be sticking to just a cave and waiting for things to come into it. It's not coming out to attack us.
Maybe that's
It's
its
staying in
plan.
there.
It didn't come out and attack the dwarves who lived here. It drew them in slowly. It
Then-
draws people in from far away. It just takes time. And then it
You're muted.
does
sir.
whatever to them.
But that doesn't explain the dead things that we fought on the water.
That
They
doesn't
could be related.
explain why those zombies were attacking the settlement. If this thing isn't sending stuff like that at us, how do we know they're even related?
We were in there for a couple minutes. Maybe it hadn't sent anything. We've only been at this place for, a day. How do we know that there isn't? How can we, set it off? Just rule it out right away. We need to
not-
go in there and understand the root, the origin of this voice. We were so
I'm-
close. We must go back.
I'm not ruling it out right now. I definitely think it's something we need to come back to. But I don't think we're at I don't think we have enough strength right now to take it on, and I don't want to risk dying over something and not being able to fix it when there might be other problems at hand.
I
Then if you
suppose
want to go in there,
Cats.
if you do not want to go in there, fine. I know that I can go in there. I can find out what it is. If it's too much, I can come out. If you're too scared, then stay
it's-
here.
If it's too
Ob-
much, you can
obviously-
come out.
Obviously, you couldn't come out on your own before. What makes you think you'll do it now?
You fucking forced me out. I wanted to continue to see the origin of these noises, and you bastards pulled me out.
how about this? What do you think of this, Vlad? What if we went in there just far enough to see exactly what it was, and then if we saw what it was, and we're like, nope, we don't want to deal with that, we just run. We just book it from there, and there's no dragging, nothing like that.
That's exactly what I wanted to fucking do.
All right, so would you two be on board with another game of chicken with this hallway? I mean, if he's satisfied, then we don't have to come back here until later. Maybe this is a threat that could endanger other people, but if we go in, quickly check, and it's something dangerous, we just run. If we can't outrun it, we would have to fight.
I have a quick DM question.
Yes.
The whispers we were hearing were we actually hearing them, or were they in our heads? I cannot remember.
I don't
I
think
don't.
your character was hearing anything.
Yeah, I don't think your character failed any of the
Shit,
saves.
anything.
I thought I was still hearing it. It just didn't affect me.
Mm-mm. No, I
No.
don't think you heard any of it.
No,
Oh, then
your character. You made like all your. I think you made all your saves, didn't you?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. That no one started anything until they started feeling whatever was happening. And as
I
far
think-
as they can feel at the time that they heard and saw what they saw, heard what they heard.
I think I will be okay with it as long as it's an understanding that we're going in to see it, not kill it, not confront it, unless that is the absolute last option. Because you were not making it evident that we were just going to see it. You were making it evident that we were going to go fight it. And that I'm not okay with.
And if we feel we can fight it, we're fighting it.
Battery
If we
low.
can't, then we can leave.
Are you going to agree and willingly come with the group if we come to a majority vote that
Right
we
back.
need to go?
Forgot my charge cable.
I'm not going to agree with anything. I work for myself and myself only.
Also, none of this running in front of us 20 feet where you could get snatched up and start to get dragged away by something. Yeah, we were 40 feet or however far away you were. I'm good for going in. As long as we're doing it smart.
Let's go. Better now than later.
Jail fair. How do you feel?
I'll look at Vlad, and
Charging battery.
if it takes hold of you again, I'm not saving you a second time.
Good.
I'll bury you in that cave.
Make it nice and cozy. Let's fucking go.
I don't like this. As a player, I don't like leaving him behind.
Alrighty, so back into the cave.
Yep.
Back into the cave.
I
Thank
say,
you guys are all. Yep, you're all down here.
I
So
say to everyone, it seemed like it took time for it to really take hold of us when we were coming in before. I kind of agree with Vlad.
It
We
never
kinda
took
ju-
hold of us.
Well, not took hold. Nah, you know what I
They
mean.
were simply voices in our heads, like you hear when you're dreaming.
But I figure we jog our way there and just kind of like listen and keep an eye out.
Think we need to stay together as a group. Nobody pushing any farther ahead than obviously reasonable.
I start moving.
Miss Donna is also going to light a torch at this point.
yeah,
Just let me know when I need to start saving.
Yep, pretty much.
for expediency's sake, you have to get yourselves up to the kind of the
Up
further fork.
Where the tracks goes off right and we go straight, or up here. I got you.
Yes.
That's the place. That's the place.
I want everyone to make perception checks from here.
Perception.
What's it based on? Like hearing or smelling by chance?
Hearing.
Hearing. Okay, so I have advantage.
Yeah, it's a nat
18.
one.
Wow.
It's a 12.
14.
Okay. So Mistana and Tig both can actually hear like a low murmurings from that passage again.
She'll convey that to the group, not knowing that Tig can hear it too, but
Whisper to everyone. I say, are any of you guys against me turning into like a rodent and sneaking up my way up there? Maybe it won't notice me.
I
Maybe-
would really hate to put you in the vulnerable state like that.
I would prefer that I be out front, since I am fast as fuck, boy.
Let's go together then.
Yeah, I don't think
Aye.
we should split the party.
All right.
I think we should really stay grouped
Aye.
together.
Whoa, kitty. Palm bud.
I don't think speed is necessarily a concern. It's more of a stealth.
Maybe just tiptoe on the way up there.
Hey, DMs, tell us to stop if we're gonna notice something.
Yep.
Either that or when we get 60 feet, so that way we could start opening it up.
Or if we need to make saving throws.
I definitely think I'm within 60 now. There we go. Yeah, we're opening it up.
Okay, now everybody can hear the murmurings. Yeah,
Hear
they're
that?
definitely around something around the corner.
We're getting close.
You can, from this point, you can see ahead.
Vlad can see up to 60 in the dark, so he can see a lot more on what's revealed. Yeah, I don't
Well-
want to be metagaming for the rest of the party, though.
You can see, but it still looks really dark to you.
Ooh, interesting.
See, it looks like dwarves just standing in the water. There's still dank water up ahead, and they're just 4 dwarves standing in it, looking out further into the water.
Alright, knowing that
Motion,
I'm the one that
They don't seem to be
can-
moving.
Nick, did you get that turned in?
I say to Vlad, let me get real close up. I snap my fingers and glances on my shoulder. I say, Glance, go check him out. I'm gonna be blind for a quick second. And I send Glance straight over towards the closest dwarf.
So while this is happening, I'm relaying the information to the rest of the party. What I'm seeing.
And
I think the
when
only
I get
person that
get
doesn't
real
have dark vision is Tig, so. Not Tig, Mistana.
Donna, yeah.
I say I have dark vision.
I was thinking of a different character.
when I get to like within 5 feet with Glance, what do I
Jeez.
see? Like, do I see like Is this a zombie dwarf, or is this like a regular, good-looking, everyday dwarf?
They look kind of sickly. They are breathing though. They're just very soft, shallow breaths.
At this point,
Their
I've
skin is also looking abnormally pale.
All right.
And their
if I
eyes are
snap-
fixated on the water.
at this point
That's-
I've wielded my battle axe, and I want to continue creeping forward.
I say, whatever it is, those dwarves are sick. And I snap my fingers and glance disappears.
You guys stay here. I'm going to go. I want to try and speak with them. Stay the fuck here. If anything happens, I will come back.
They can hear you from here, I'm sure.
We don't want any outside force to hear us.
Oh. Think I
Vlad's
get
just
what you
gonna
mean.
at that point turn around and walk towards the Watcher. Going slowly in case the DM wants you to do something. Once I'm at this point to the nearest dwarf, I'm going to whisper in Dwarvish. Hello, comrade. Are you okay?
Oh, there was a card.
Way to leave us in suspense.
It fell off. Don't leave it on the floor. Is the dwarf kind of twitches for a moment, like it heard you, and all four of them kind of turn around to look at you.
Is this dwarf closest to me? Is it close enough that I can reach out and touch him or her?
You can if you wanted to. You had to step in the water a bit.
Alright, I'm not gonna do that quite yet. Instead, I'm gonna say in Dwarvish again. Come to me. What is your name?
It doesn't matter who I am. The Great One wants you to join us. Why won't you join us?
Come to me. Take a step my way. Again, this is all in Dwarvish.
Will that make you come?
Just come to me. I will tell you when to do.
That one's. They all kind of take a step forward.
So the one that I've been talking to, the one close to me, I am going to grab now and attempt to pull out of the water. With one swift motion.
Alright. Make a grapple
Okay. Let's go.
at
make a
disadvantage.
Oh, joy. Let's go. All right. Oh. Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's I rolled a 22 and then a 16, so I'll take the 16.
Altogether.
Yeah, 16 altogether.
Okay, they got a 21.
Fucking hell.
They rolled pretty good. But either way, as you grab him, you touch his skin, and your hand kind of like slips on it. It's kind of slick.
It's slick.
And he kind of like they look at their arm and they look up at you.
I'm here to help.
We don't need help. We're here to help you. And you're not. You haven't been enlightened. And allow us to enlighten you.
I am plenty enlightened.
He tries to grab you.
Oh, he's gonna grab me. Great.
This entire time, Seer's standing there, and he's just like speechless. Like he's like, "Do I intervene? Do I not? I wanna be respectful and kind of give you a chance to do what you're doing." But
As he
at the same
attempts to
time,
grab me, I shout. I'm going to not shout, but slightly louder shout out the name, Jarek Ironbite. Brogan's Claim. This is your home, not this fucking cave. Come to your home in Brogan's Claim. You're not meant to be here.
This one twitches a
This
bit.
Jarek
Yes.
Ironbite.
However, the other one's still trying to grab you, so
He's still trying to grab me.
you gotta make that your contested grapple.
Oh joy. Oh joy. That is not good. That is an 8.
Yeah, they got a 16. So that one that you tried to grab instead grabs you.
All right. So now I'm grabbed. But I'm not giving up yet. I'm still going to continue shouting about Brogan's Claim and Jarek and everything that we learned yesterday regarding the town, attempting to get a response from any of them.
The one that's got a different
Mhm.
avatar. Let's call that. He is starting to murmur something under his breath,
Jarek, is that you?
and this one that has grabbed you is going to throw you into the water.
I say, "That's it," and I start moving.
No,
Yeah,
sir, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You say that as you're going to be thrown into the water.
Yeah,
Is he
I
still
am
grabbed onto
fine.
me?
No, he threw you.
He threw you. So he's chucked me beyond these guys, the rest of the
I'm
dwarves.
pulling out my
No,
long sword.
well,
and
not beyond the rest of
moving
the dwarves
forward.
necessarily. You are now right here, next to them,
I'm right
in the water.
in the water. But he still grabbed onto me. Or did he let go?
No, he let go. He full on threw you.
Alright, so I'm immediately then gonna try and get back up onto the bank here.
Well, hold on,
Hold on.
because
Hold on.
now it's initiative.
Now it's initiative. Okay. And I rolled a nat 1. Do your worst, DM, at my nat 1-ness.
So you gotta put your initiative in there.
Yeah, just a second.
Oh, great numbers tonight for me. I got a 7.
Come on, there we go.
Your initiative is based off of your dexterity?
Yes.
Yep.
You mean you have a +0 for your dexterity?
Oh right, yeah, I completely forgot to apply the. I mean, it does still matter. It's a 4 anyway.
Yeah, but I was just like, wait a second.
I'm still at the bottom.
Rip. Okay. So yeah, they threw in Vlad, and then you guys approached, weapons drawn. They turn to you, and weapons drawn because I say weapons, but
Vlad is gonna shout to his team, "Don't fight them! They're listening. We just need to give it time. They're listening."
you can't shout. You're underwater.
Oh, I didn't know this. You said I was thrown in. Not that I
Yeah.
was thrown in and just, I'm drowning.
Well, it's not your turn yet. You just got thrown in, and
Listen,
You didn't-
You haven't had time to surface yet.
yeah, you haven't had time to come back to the surface. This water is just not great.
Sorry.
It's very dark, very dank. But yeah. So 3 of these guys are brandishing pickaxes, and the one has a battle axe. That's what I meant by weapons. But they're clearly aggressive now. Pig, your go.
All right, I am going to go right here and give this dude a bit of the slashies.
This one?
Yep, the one right in front of me. Right
Okay.
there. Yep, giving him some slashes. 15 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
And then it is 8. That is 11 slashing damage. Then I like to actually, yeah. That's a full action. Never mind. That'll be that'll be it for now. Just the one slash. I only have one attack right
Okay. That's Don to Mastana. You cut into him like he's bleeding a bit, but he seems to not care. They're wearing kind of like pretty tough dwarven just work clothing. It'd be about the same as leather armor for most people, but it's rather waterlogged. They're waterlogged. The other guy is wearing a set of chainmail.
So, Mistana has withdrawn or taken out her short bow. And she is going to attack the one that threw Vlad into the water.
That's the same one that Tigris attacked.
Yeah, she's gonna first use Crimson Right on her bow. So I take 1d4 damage. Of course. And then she's gonna attack that one, which is a Wow. Does a 9 hit it?
Wow. No.
Okay. That's it then.
All right, Seer. You're muted.
I'm muted. I am going to hold a action to cast Moonbeam.
What's the trigger?
Um, I want to kind of gauge where this is going just a little bit more before I like nuke 3 of these guys. Actually, well, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go in for it. I'm going to throw a Moonbeam down. Right here.
Hey. Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it for my turn.
Their turn. Let me just save that.
Alrighty, yeah. Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
DC 14.
If one got a 10, one got a 17, one got an 18.
Alright, so 1 fails. And the damage I have on that is 11 radiant.
Okay. If they get a bit singed by it. Definitely a bit bright for what they've been used to, clearly. As for what they do. This one is going to basically try to, like, he's going to put his foot on Vlad and essentially try to keep him under the water. So I'm just going to rule that as another attempt at a grapple. But Vlad, you can make a contested grapple. It's not a disadvantage anymore, by the way. That was just for because you tried to grab
Oh.
him.
I'm well aware it doesn't mean that I rolled a 3 on the die.
Oh. Oh, okay. So that was a relatively beatable roll, but okay. Nope,
When
yep.
Vlad's rolling.
Yeah, this guy plants his foot on your back and like pushes, like he's trying to keep you under the water. These guys move. Out. No. I want the dude. They seem smart enough to understand what that thing is. So these two are going to try to hit Seer with their pickaxes. That is a 15 and a 23 to hit. Do both those hit?
I'm sorry, I'm muted. The 20 some hits, the 15 does not.
You take 6 piercing damage. The armored guy, after he kind of sloshes past Vlad, just turns to Tig. and swings with both hands at his battle axe, kind of like yelling, "Brother!" That's what is that? The 16 to hit.
He's swinging at me.
Yes.
Okay. 16 to hit. No, it does not.
Right. He comes in. He like kind of glances off of your armor, barely hitting you. Not enough to actually hurt. Vlad. Start of your
Still
turn.
running.
Yeah, you're being pushed under the water. I need you to make a con save.
Con save. 8 on the die, 11 total.
Okay. You managed to basically keep your like mouth shut.
It's not taking the shitty water.
Yes, but then I need you to make a wisdom save
Making all the saves.
because you're in the water.
That's my third nat 1, and we have not been live for an hour.
Wow, you are just not having a good time.
I'm gonna refresh D&D Beyond. I think the dice are definitely weighed.
Oh, I don't use D&D Beyond for any rolls. Ew, no, I use regular die.
I don't own a fancy, nice regular die, so
That
my
is-
wisdom save fail. What happens to me, DM?
You start hearing a whole lot of whispers, and it feels like something is kind of trying to intrude on your thoughts, all of your thoughts. And you have
Wonderful.
you have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws for the next 10 minutes.
Woohoo!
Now, now you can act. Though if you want to move, you're going to have to break this guy's grapple on you first.
Well, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attempt to break this guy's grapple, and hopefully with D&D Beyond refreshed, I can actually get a roll. Nope, that's not gonna happen.
Well, what was it?
You can't make this shit up. That was another nat 1.
Oh, okay.
Should have been a halfling.
That's 4 nat 1s. We've been live for 56 minutes.
Maybe try using the Roll20 die roller. But
I'm about to.
then no, it appears that you are still being forced under the water.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
You still could use a bonus action if you have one usable.
I got one. I mean, yeah, I can't do anything in regards to breaking this grapple.
Okay.
I'm fucked. I'm not taking drowning damage yet, though.
Nope, you're not taking drowning damage, but the water is still not great. You're quickly learning.
I'd imagine. Up me.
Back to the top, Saglefear.
All right. I am going to pull out my sickle in my offhand. And I'm going to take step. Actually, I'll just stay there, and I'm going to
There we-
take 2 swipes at this dude. One with my longsword, one with my sickle.
This guy.
The dude died. The dude that hit me.
Okay,
That tried to hit me.
making sure. That's what I
Uh,
saw.
First one is longsword, and that is 16 to hit.
That barely hits him, but it does.
That is 12 slashing damage. Ooh, excuse me. And then okay. Then I am going to swing with my sickle. That's a +5 as well. Ooh, 24 to hit.
Yeah.
That is a +5 on that. Bam. That is another 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And that is going to be it for me.
So you've hacked into him quite a bit, and he got burned. He's not very stable on his feet and clearly bleeding quite a bit, but despite the way his body looks, he's not showing any signs of backing down or stopping.
Right.
On to Miss Sana. Oh, I forgot to make that sound loop. Doop, doop, doop.
Okay, so Miss Donna's gonna notice that Tig has the one kind of under control. So she's going to then turn and attack the one that is on the other side of him, on the other side of Vlad.
The one that's trying to drown Vlad.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if he was still in the process of trying that or not.
Oh yeah, his foot's still there. He's still pushing down.
So yeah, she's gonna attack him with the short bow. Better. Oh, 22 to hit.
Yes.
Ooh, max damage. So 9 piercing, and then I forgot to say it earlier. My crimson right damage is force damage. So that's an additional 4 force damage to him.
Okay.
And that is her turn.
Okay, so that blow hit him and he was unprepared. So it's actually going to make him backpedal a bit and take his foot off of Vlad's back.
Okay. How does he look? Like outside of being pushed back.
That was the first time he's been hit, so he's got an arrow in him.
Okay.
That's it. We're going to go on.
As I see these two in front of me, I say, keep going after that one. And I'm going to reach out with my arm, and I'm going to move my moonbeam over and onto that one that is now off of Vlad. And as I do all this, I'm going to step over and use a bonus action to turn into a direwolf. So, could you make my token large, please?
Isn't it a bonus action to move the Moonbeam?
No, it's an action. I'm sure of it.
Fortunately, it's an action.
Okay, well. Move. You're gonna do that.
Yep.
You become big. And your hind legs get moist
Arr?
as you are right there on that shoreline.
All right. I get a little drippy there. With
So-
water.
Anything else?
That'll be it for my turn.
Okay, their turn. The two next to the sudden large wolf are going to try to pickaxe that wolf.
Oh yeah, I gotta open up wolf stats.
That is an 11 and a 15 to hit.
The 15 will hit.
Okay, that is 7 pickaxe damage. You are being mined.
Ow.
I'm going to make the save for the one in the moonbeam. That is a 15, so he's going to take half of. I'm assuming you're still using that 11.
Do you
Plus
wanna,
one
I think it's a fresh roll each turn, I think. So let me just 2d10. Oop. Oh. D&D Beyond's rolling. You can do it. Oh, my computer's starting to go. Oh, that was almost a really good roll. That's 10 total.
Also, I need you to make a con save since you did get hit.
Oh, it's the douche and save.
Yes,
That is a 10.
you just barely held concentration.
Yay!
This one. Dang it. No! The dwarf!
Yeah.
Gonna move out of that moonbeam. At the person who shot him. He's going to pickaxe Vistana. Probably not. 10 to hit.
That is a no.
Okay, Battle Axe Man is going to try to make another hit at Table of Fear. Wow. Okay, that die is going away. That was a 13 to hit.
Nope.
All right. Back to Vlad.
So I
You-
can surface.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. We're surfacing, baby. Alright. Anyways. So I still have faith that these guys can be saved, so I'm gonna start frantically shouting things about Garrett, Geyerbite, and Brogan's claim hold, whatever it's called. Just trying to get any positive response. Will I get anything?
These three seem to not be doing anything different, but the one with the battle axe is kind of pauses and stops breathing so frantically, and he's kind of just staring at the ground for the moment.
All right, first order of business, I'm gonna jump out of the water. I don't want to be in that shit anymore. That shit's annoying. So, first order of business, I'm going here. Second, knowing that the Battle Axe man is responding, I say, Garrick Ironbite, I'm Vladimir. You should follow me to safety. Will that draw a response?
No.
No. Great. Grand. Wonderful.
He's like staring at the ground, like lost. He looks like he's lost in his own head.
So, with that going on, what would be the play here? I am going to draw my dagger, but I'm not going to do anything with it yet. I'm going to keep trying to persuade Garrick to listen to me by, listing off some things that he wrote in his journal and listing off some things about the town and whatnot. And other than that, I have no action that I want to make.
All right. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save, and we're pulling out the third party source.
And that's a disadvantage, like I said.
That's a disadvantage. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? My first roll's a nat 20.
Can only get worse.
Yep, and it did indeed. That's a 7. And then I gotta add the multiplier, so plus 2 is 9 total.
Yeah, no, not great.
Piss!
You're hearing your friend's voice again now. Telling
But
you
no tugging or anything.
no, it's telling you that the water is fine. He can help you reunite.
Understood. But it's not serious, so
No.
still playing it off as nothing. As tricks of the mind.
Yeah, Fig.
Okay, I am going to.
Like,
I'm just gonna repeat the process. I'm gonna take 2 more whacks at the dude with looks like he's got a blue shirt.
yeah, he's currently the one that's also kind of like spaced the fuck out. He's the one that Vlad keeps talking to.
Does he? So he seems to be. So he's not like interacting or anything like that.
After hearing the name Garrick Ironbite, he several times he's stopped his frantic attacking and murmurings, and now he's kind of just staring at the ground, not really doing anything else. He's got a very glazed look over his face, like he's kind of lost in his own head.
Okay. I will look at him very quickly, make a split-second decision. Maybe the dwarf is onto something, and turn toward the one between me and Mistana and give him some I don't know. I'm gonna stab him. I'm gonna stab him and stuff.
You're gonna open him up.
13 to hit.
Yes.
9 slashing.
All right.
Oh, you know what? I get advantage on that. Blinking.
Thought this would be a little more dangerous, but my attack rolls have been rolling really bad.
So the other roll wasn't much higher. So I'm gonna hit him again with my sickle. Desecrate. Desecrate with a sickle. I'm in the big leagues now.
2d4.
It did not amount to much.
Oh no.
It is 7 total.
Oh.
Still 2 attack die. That's all that matters.
All right, that one is looking particularly cut open. Like, he shouldn't be standing anymore with the amount of wounds he has. But he is. Vistana.
Mistana is going to put away her short bow, since that guy's right in her face, and she is going to take out her spear. Can I do that without disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can't throw it.
No. I didn't want to throw it. So she's gonna make it a regular. She's not gonna put Crimson Right on it, so that is a 17 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
That is 7 damage.
Dang.
And that's her turn.
Still somehow alive.
So,
You're not
if
looking
that's
great.
your turn. I am going to lunge out at this one in front of me with a bite. And does this button work on the monster character sheet? Click that. That's a 21 to hit for 7 piercing. And it's a DC 13 strength saving throw, or he's knocked prone.
There's a lot of 7. There's a lot of 7s going around for damage. He got a 14. Just barely.
After that, I don't have a multi-attack. No. After that, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Their turn. The horrifyingly messed up one is going to continue to try to hit Mistana. That's a crit. Critical pickaxe. That is 9 piercing damage on Mistana.
Total?
Yep.
Okay.
Pickaxes aren't meant to be weapons. Okay, on to the doggo. That is a 9 and a 21 to hit. The one that hit Seer did 7 damage. This one is still... He's basically stunned. You're muted if you're saying anything.
Sorry, is that 7 more damage?
You just took 7 damage.
Like a second time?
Mm, what do you mean? A second.
Okay.
You only got hit once this turn.
Oh, okay. So this turn I got hit again. Alright. Sorry, I was thinking about something.
Right. That was going to be their turn. So, Vlad. Yep, Vlad.
So I'm going to continue repeating these things to Garrick, trying to get any, positive response. And keep repeating his name, keep repeating the town, keep repeating some of his notes and journal entries and whatnot. Some of the positive ones, not the negatives. Is there a response?
We'll get back to that.
We'll get back to that. So, instead, the bastard that's been attacking Miss Donna is gonna meet the other end of my dagger. So I am going to whack them with it, hopefully. Nope, I'm not using D20's die though, because D20 die sucks. And that's why. That is an 18 plus 5, so 23 total.
Oops. Yeah, that's a hit.
Hell yeah. And that is 6 piercing.
That's you like come up and stab him behind into the kidney, and you pull out. He kind of turns to you, like he wants to hit you, but like his body just gives out and he just dies as he hits the ground.
I am going to reply as he's doing that in Dervish. I didn't want to do that, but I had to. And then I'm going to keep working at Yurik here.
Okay.
And then
Garrick
I'm done.
is kind of muttering under his breath, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Get out with us. Follow me. Please. Come with us. We're here to help.
He's not acknowledging you at this point. He's like talking to himself in his own little world.
So actually, can I kind of go up to him and not necessarily grapple, but more like a hug, like a comforting gesture, Can I do that?
You can.
Trying to comfort the man. He's having an, midlife crisis here. And, when doing that, I am going to continue just trying to calm his nerves.
He's still holding that battle axe.
I'm well aware. I'm well aware that any moment I can take a battle axe to the face, but I'm willing to fucking do it.
He's also very slimy.
I don't care. I'm helping this fucking man. That's it for me. I'm comforting him. I'm being a fatherly figure.
Even though he's definitely older than you.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Dig. Vlad's hugging this dwarf, this slimy dwarf, having a mental breakdown.
Alright, well, if he's taking care of stuff, I'm going to actually, from there, I'm going to go boom, boom. Can I fit in this space?
I'll say yeah. Barely.
Like enough to use my weapons and everything, or
Yeah,
even okay.
you're technically small.
I am the teeny tiny person.
You are the small.
I am going to repeat the process of uh, death. That is 12 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That is 9 slashing. Oh, you know what? I have. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
And then
This guy is the least hurt of them all.
and then 19 to hit.
Yes. Oh, show.
That is 4 slashing.
Slashy. Okay. Starting to look a bit cut up, but he's still going.
That is it for me.
Okay, Mastana.
So, Mistana is going to look at what happened to the one that Vlad killed, and then look at the progress that he's making with Garrick. And she's gonna call out, just knock them unconscious. Maybe we can drag them out of here. We don't have to kill them. And she is going to strike. She's gonna go up to this one, and she's gonna hit it with her spear.
Pardon me, did you mean knock Garrick unconscious, or knock the others?
Knock any of them unconscious.
Knock any, gotcha.
We didn't have to kill that one. We could have called non-lethal. Oh, that's probably not gonna hit. An 8 to hit.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. Okay, that's her turn.
Okay, Seer.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna do go for a non-lethal bite if I'm able to do that.
All right.
And that is a 15 to hit for 11 piercing. And this is the top one again.
Okay, he is still conscious, still alive, barely, and he's prone.
After that, that'll be my turn.
Okay, their turn. This one is going to try to swing a pickaxe at Tig. That is a 21 to hit.
No, it doesn't hit.
6 piercing damage. This guy here, he's gonna stand up and he's gonna pickaxe the wolf. No, he's not. That's 8 to hit. Okay, and then as for our lovely freaking out friend, he's gonna have a full on break, and he's the get out, and just turns into get out of my head. And he kind of rushes over here out of Vlad's hands and like shoves the battle axe into this guy's face. And that was enough to kill him because he was almost dead. on to Vlad. That guy you're assuming is Garrick is
he responsive?
no. He is Manic.
Manic. Great. Well, that's I'm still gonna shout out his name. It's not gonna do anything, I'd imagine. Again, I've been speaking this entire time in Dwarvish, as
Yeah.
it is, you know. But that doesn't do anything.
No, it
No.
doesn't seem to. That you can tell.
Alright. So I'm going to try to disarm him. I've put away my dagger, I'm gonna disarm him. I just want to get the battle axe out of his hand. So
That's gonna
shall
be.
I
That's gonna be a.
It's gonna be a
Let's say we'll make that a strength.
strength.
It's a strength roll.
Okay. Not a check, just a roll.
Yeah. Well, it's a check, but it's a general strength check.
General. Yeah. That's gonna be 7. Not good.
Yeah, you got 17.
Yeah.
You're like, eh.
I made the mistake of using using D&D Beyond and not my third party D20. That's what went wrong there. But, you know, as per the usual, I'm gonna keep, you know, saying stuff that will be familiar and comforting to him to try and get his mind straight, and then I'm done with my turn at that point.
Okay.
Actually, hold up.
What?
I'm going to let the others know. Don't hit him. Whatever you do, don't hit him. Then I'm done.
All right. Yeah. Okay. On the TIG.
Okay. I am going to. So. What, at least from where I'm at, what can I tell? What can I see about what's going on with dude?
He looks wild-eyed. He just screamed to get out of my head and rammed his axe into another dwarf's skull and killed them. He still looks quite incensed, but unpredictable.
But he hasn't done anything to the other 3. Just the one dwarf.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to try. Ooh. Maybe not. I'm not good. I'm not gonna try that. You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna put away my longsword, and I'm gonna try punching this dude in front of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and punch him right in the face. As an 18 to hit.
Yes.
It does 4 damage.
All right. Punch achieved.
And then. Ooh.
Punch him and it
Yes.
makes a squishy sound.
I need to change attack with the. Okay, so it has to be a. Okay. So yeah, that's all I can do since I can't 2-weapon fight with a fist and a sickle. Because I don't think my fists don't have the light property.
I don't think that. I know
Uh,
if you have like 2 fists, you're supposed to be able to punch both.
You say that as if most characters don't have 2 fists.
Well, I mean, 2 fists readily available for the punching.
Well, I mean, I got a fist and a sickle, so
I mean, I'd say your fist is lighter than light. It has no extra weight.
well, fine. Then I'm gonna swing with the sickle. 11 to hit.
Yes.
That is 4 damage. Keep rolling a bunch of 4s.
Okay.
That's it.
Nastana.
Okay. So she is going to non-lethal use her spear on the guy in front of her. She's gonna try to aim for like his like legs or something like that. Never mind. It's a 7 to hit.
Yeah. No. You
Mhm.
you're rolling real bad.
Yep. Yep, I am. That's your turn.
Okay. It's here.
I'd like to go for a big old direwolf headbutt. So, I think I would like that, and then B plus proficiency. So that's gonna be a 9.
That's a miss.
Yep, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, the one still standing. I'm gonna try to pickaxe Nastana. That is a 22 to hit.
No.
That's 7 piercing for the pickaxe. And then as for our crazy-eyed friend, he's going to look over at Vlad and speak in Dwarvish. Boy, there's no saving us. He's inside us. He's in our heads. He's in our skin.
Ew.
That's
That's kinky. It puts the lotion on the skin. Alright. Is that all he does?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright. Now it's time. I'm going to shout in common to the rest of the gang. Comrades, we need to knock him out. Don't hurt him. Just knock him out. And then I'm going to start by trying to do that. By taking the butt end of my battle axe and rolling an attack to, just to knock him out. And that's a nat 20.
All right.
And again, I want to make clear, I don't want to hurt this man. So, I really don't want to roll all this damage. I was hoping it'd be something that wasn't a lot of damage. Let's do it. Ouch! Yeah, he's hit for 13 damage with my butt end of the axe.
Okay. He is not looking great. Staggering about.
Knock him out! We can save him. Kill him if we need to. And then I'm done.
Okay. Dig.
Right. I want to put away my sickle, and I'm going to double fist this man. That is 20 to hit.
Yes.
It does 4 damage regardless. Second one is 11 to hit.
Yes.
It does 4 damage regardless.
Okay. He's just taking fists to the face, and like there's
Right,
no
and I
no response.
okay, and I am attempting to disable him as opposed to kill him, obviously.
Gonna disable him with that brain damage.
Yeah, well, you can't save them all.
Okay, Mastana.
okay. She is going to attack with the spear again. Choose a different dice this time. Does a 12 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Four piercing damage, non-lethal.
Okay, he's still up. You guys just whittling on this guy now.
That is it.
Okay, Seer.
Alright, I'm going for a Direwolf Kokobonk head swing at a swing. +2 to that. 22. Does that hit?
Yes.
4 damage.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. I grin. I do one of those really crazy grins that you see on some dogs.
Okay. Back to this turn for these guys. That is enough. Garrick, kind of slurring about, looks at the other dwarf, and in Dwarvish, you hear him say, whoever, I don't know if anybody else can hear Dwarvish, by the way. I mean, hear Dwarvish.
That is.
If anybody can understand Dwarvish, besides Vlad.
Nope.
Okay, and Dwarvish, you want to tell the other dwarf, I'm sorry I didn't listen. And he is going to coup de grace this other dwarf that's not paying attention to him at all.
Ooh. Yeah. The other door's dead.
Yeah.
I would venture to... Alright, at this point...
He's going to kind of stumble back around towards you. For the purpose this combat is over.
Combat's over. Alright, in that case...
And he will speak plainly in common. To common.
No, to Vlad. No common. Common to Vlad.
I am Garrick. Or I was. There's not much time.
I am Vladimir. We're here to save you. Come with us. Come back to Brogan's Hold.
He seems to not. He seems to be barely able to breathe. No, you don't understand. Whatever happened when we met, it changed us. There's no going back.
Seer, do you have any of your berries? This man needs some berries.
This man has an affliction that only berries can heal.
I am going to, as a direwolf, shake rigorously, just a crazy shake, get that water off, and then I turn back to normal elf me, and I cast Good Berry, and I hand you 10.
Eat these. They will help. Trust us.
He weakly grabs one and, like, kind of with a questionable look on his face, bites into it. Needs it.
They've helped me lots. They can help you.
Well, I feel some invigoration. It's not the kind of magic that could beat whatever this is.
Then take more. Take all of them. You need them more than any of us.
Oi. It's not going to work. You need to
There's
listen.
no point in not trying.
You need to listen. Leave this cave. Seal this cave. Whatever you do, don't go north.
You're coming with us.
And he kind of like reaches into his shirt and like yanks off a key and holds it out to you.
I will take it, but once again, I am going to try to convince him to come with us out of the cave.
No, it's unwise to leave me alive.
No.
This is a momentary respite. He's pulling. You can feel it too. You were in the water.
Then let's leave here. Leave here together. If we leave here, maybe the pool will stop. Come with us.
It doesn't.
Please, Garrick.
It doesn't stop. I've been out of the
How
water.
do you know?
I've been north. We traveled through. We only came back because he sent us.
When did you travel north?
Time is lost.
Was this before you first entered the water?
This is well after. It's been days, weeks. Just listen. Somewhere north, there's a lake.
Lake.
Stay away from the lake.
Garrick, do you wish to die?
It would be preferable.
I am going to draw a dagger. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
Kind of like stares for a bit. Don't make greedy mistakes.
Garrick,
And don't trust what you think you can see.
I'm going to insert this into your heart.
Just
Are you ready?
stop
Hello,
being mamby-pamby about it and just do it.
I am going to do it at that moment.
Oh,
As I do it, I'm going to lie him down onto the ground and take a kneel by him and sink the dagger deeper.
okay. As you guys have been fighting, killing these people, especially now, I want some medicine checks.
Medicine. Nope, I'm not using this die. I'm using my third party. It's a 10 plus 2 is 12.
Did you mean for everyone?
Oh, yeah, everybody.
All right.
13.
13.
14.
Okay, apparently only Masana's kind of noting this. Getting a better look at their wounds. Their blood looks wrong. Like it has a certain viscous mucus-y quality to it that it shouldn't have.
Ew.
Let's see. Do you have anything?
Which lends to him saying a moment ago that whatever they encountered changed them.
She's gonna point it out to the group, and she's also gonna ask, does anybody have like a vial or something that maybe we could like collect some of this stuff in?
I don't think we want that. Whatever this is, it's killed these men. And I fear it will kill me, too.
Oh, now you fear that it'll kill you.
We need to get out of here. But we need to bring Garrick with us. We need to bury him in his village.
Shouldn't we bury the other ones too? Don't they deserve the same respect?
Ah, That's what we should do. But we need to get out of here. Let's go.
She will try to carry one of them.
Seer, can you morph into any animal that can carry multiple of these guys?
Nah,
They're heavy.
I'm sorry, I'm fresh out until I take a good rest.
Okay. We will each drag one. I'm bringing Garrick because something about him reminded me of an old friend. Let's go.
I also grab one and bring it back.
Okay. Yep. Vlad, you still hear the voices behind you coming from the water as you leave.
I'm gonna signal to Seer, or actually I'm gonna signal everyone in the group. Tie me up. Everything but my hands. Just in case. If something were to go wrong, I want you to be in control. I will continue to pull him. Something must have happened because we're out here now.
Yeah, no, that was. You never get a pull back, you just hear the voices.
Just hear the voices. Well, that was heavy. It's only appropriate that we bury the dwarves. So I think that should be our course of action. I'm going to actually, when we get ready to bury Garrick, I'm going to head back into his quarters and take his shield. And going to rest it on his chest before burying him.
Can I propose a different idea?
Sure.
How about, because of the way their blood looks, how about we burn the bodies instead of putting that in the ground?
You may be right.
I'm not
You may be
sure
right.
how dwarves feel about that type of burial, but I feel like that might be our better option.
The land is tainted enough already. We don't need to be adding
No
any
need to
more
paint it
sickness
more.
to it.
Okay.
We can burn them.
Can anybody make a dome that it can't be, like, whatever burns off can't be released into the atmosphere?
I will heat up the.
Is anybody like preparing the bodies or whatnot, or?
I will do it.
I'm not even touching one. I'm dragging it by rope.
In fact, I advise the rest of the group to stay away from the bodies. That I will care for them since I was in the water and the rest weren't.
Okay. While you are kind of, I guess, like moving him into place, dressing him up, like not really dressing him up, but you know,
In a proper burial.
Yeah.
Or proper ceremony.
You note there's something like carved into Garrick's forearm.
Well, does it seem familiar?
No, it just says Muir.
Weir.
Muir.
Muir. Duly noted. So, I still am going to take the shield. However, I instead am going to over to Garrick's body. I am going to place his hand on it one at a time before taking it for myself with
Oh.
pure gold.
Also note that that key is probably for something around here in 10.
Yeah, probably. So actually, seeing as Tig and Mistana and Seer are probably not doing anything, I will give them the key to explore.
Okay. Well,
And I will trust them to not lose it or do anything stupid with it.
all right. So you guys are gonna burn these bodies, and now is gonna be a good time for a break. Right at the top of the hour. Well, almost. Close enough.
So many of them plays while the bodies burn.
It's break time.
Yes.
Good old break time.
So we will see all you lovely people in the chat back here in 15. So
Catch you on the flip side.
roughly 11:14ish. 11:15ish.
Vladimir.
Okay.
Vladimir Alt.
See you
Yes.
then.
See you. song.
Boom. We are back.
We're back.
Yeah.
Woo, woo,
We're
woo.
back.
Back.
Ooh.
Why are we
Back,
back?
back again to the tune and scent of Burning Dwarf.
That's yummy.
Tasty.
No, I'm not a cannibal, chat.
Delicious.
Is that ale smoked pork I smell? I'm kidding.
Anyway, I would just like to put it out there for the rest of the evening. Vlad is going to keep extreme distance from the rest of the group. And if anyone comes to an ass, he's just going to explain that he doesn't want to pass anything on to them, thinking that the mystery water has infected him in some way. So he's going to keep to himself, probably over by the, over here, where the alcohol is, you know. That's,
You know,
that's what
social.
Vlad's here.
He's going to social distance himself.
Exactly. Vladimir is in quarantine. He's social distancing. Because he doesn't have his vaccine. I'll let the others decide what they're up to.
We have the key, don't we?
Yeah.
Trying to think of all the. Ooh, you know what? There.
Oh,
If that's the case. I wish to take the key. Because we never actually found what was in the chest.
Lockpicks are hard, bro.
Yes. Does the key work?
Yes, it does.
Ah, what is in the chest?
Okay. So, inside the chest, he finds several things. There is a pile of gold coins, an old map, and a very distinctly hexagonally cut stone with a note that seems to be folded up next to it. The
Okay.
gold.
Um,
There's 100 gold coins.
okay. What is the map of?
The map looks like an old. It's old. It appears to be a map of a portion of this island, and it clearly seems to be the map that led them to this point. It's mostly written in Dwarvish, so it's hard to make out anything else on it between being written in Dwarvish and being pretty faded. There is only one other notation on it, but you can't read what it says anyway, so
Okay. What does the stone? What does the note that came with the stone say?
the note is also in Dwarvish.
Son of a gun!
Just leave it outside the door.
saying that
I don't remember if you said if your character knew much about dwarves or not.
mine. I mean, I know what dwarves are and stuff, but
That doesn't sound like a very strong answer.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have interacted very much unless dwarves spent a lot of time in the forest.
But yeah, no. That's not where they like to be.
Yeah.
Unless they're cutting it down.
So, yeah, what I'll do is I will set this. I'll go up to here. Vlad?
Yes.
We found a few things of interest.
Good.
But
What is it?
I found a note in a map. But it's all
Oh.
written in Dwarvish.
Oh, just
Yeah.
leave them there. I'll grab them once you've gotten away from the area.
Aye. And I'll set them down.
Just come back in a couple minutes and stand outside. I'll let you know what they say.
But I'll set those down and then come back in here, and I'm going to. It's probably been. You said it was like 9-10 o'clock.
Yeah, before you went back in.
Excuse me. When we went back in, how long? It couldn't have been more than half an hour to an hour.
Yes, and then you took the time to prepare the bodies as well. So
Okay. So I'm gonna sit down and eat something.
yeah, it's approaching noon.
Okay. I'll sit down, eat something, and then give Vlad enough time to read the stuffs.
Speaking of which, enlighten me, DM.
Okay, well, the map. You can also, remembering from seeing the other map that you guys got, that this is a partial map of the Isle that seems to have been made specifically as directions to get to this claim, which you can see written on the map that it is Brogan Ironbite's claim. And the other thing that you can see notated on the map is it's the dwarven symbol for a city or a town, and it says Dol Lodir. It is to the southeast of where you are. Since were you there when they were talking to Marianne about the excavation site?
I actually forget if I was there or not.
I know that Pig and Miss Donna were. I don't remember if you were if you were getting drunk.
I mean, I was probably getting drunk because I'm Vladimir Vladivostovich, for God's sake. So let's assume that I was getting drunk.
All right. Well, then you have no further thoughts on that. The other in the note, it just says, Garrick, this keystone was passed down through several generations, our great grandfather only ever said it was the key to home. Maybe you'll find it there as well.
The stone has sentimental value.
Did you give him the stone too, or did you leave that in the chest?
Nope, I have the stone.
All right.
Pretend you said nothing.
No, I told you exactly what you needed to. You can't really put together anything else unless you had the stone, so that's why I asked.
Well, Tig done fucked up. So Vlad, not knowing about the stone, is just gonna set the map and just gonna set it back out where Tig left it, and you know, get back to pissing the day away.
All right. What else would people like to do?
Well, Vlad's spending the entire day by himself, in his thoughts, and Dale, and me.
Okay. At some point, someone can figure out then that shield is definitely a +1 shield.
I grabbed that. Upon not burying him, I took it to take for my own. So that's a +1.
As far as doing a few things today goes with some of the time that's passing, I want to see if in this room here, if they have like spare sheets. I want to see if they've got an extra sheet.
Okay. Investigation?
Sure. Investigation. I'm not good at this. 16.
That's still pretty good. Searching around real quick. In some like built-in cupboards around the washing station, you do find some spare bedding.
I grab a single sheet and I fold it up real compact and put it in my backpack.
He's going to become a dollar store ghost.
That's all. The rest of the day I just kind of spend chilling around Tig and Mistana.
And say, Mistana is probably kind of just journaling what they've come across, kind of her ideas that she doesn't want to necessarily voice out, but wants to kind of get them out of her head so she doesn't forget them. She'll probably go sit on, I think there's a bed in here, right? Yeah. She'll probably go sit on the bed and journal.
Okay.
I'm assuming with a forge and everything around here, there's maybe like tinkering materials that I can find.
Probably there's some those iron steel bars I mentioned earlier. There's plenty of blacksmithing tools about. There are like other bits and pieces that the dwarves would have for spare parts and building, like nails and bolts.
I want to take small materials that I can find around the camp, and then I want to finish building I believe so. I was working on a music box. Yes, I was.
All right.
I want to finish building that.
Should be relatively simple with what's around.
Cool.
Okay. Does the party plan on staying here all throughout the day and for the night, or moving on?
I kind of want to move on. I don't, because it's still down there.
Would you like to move on to Finn's Edge, one of the other locations that was on the map?
Well, the problem is whether or not our quarantined party member is going to travel with us, or is he going to stay in the quarantine?
I mean, he can probably like just kind of not lag behind us, but kind of stay back a little bit when we travel. And I'm assuming it's going to take a few days.
Yeah, I just kind of like some sort of social distancing. But I don't know. Hopefully he's up for walking. If he's, I don't know. He said he might not be feeling good or something, or didn't, well, seem that way. So, why don't we give him a little more time and then like see where he's at?
What time are you thinking? I don't really want to hang out here longer than we have to. Kind of already taken care of the problem as far as we're gonna take it. Not necessarily
Well,
around for it.
let's go check in on him now then. If it's a good time, I mean, we might as well be leaving. So I get up to that door there. I knock, knock, knock with my fist.
Yes.
Say, hey, we were thinking about going. You ready? You good for a walk?
Where to?
I don't know. I figure you should be there if we were gonna decide.
I don't want to, but I know we must, so I guess let's go.
All right.
Stares longingly back at the ale and mead and.
During all these events, like the bodies being burnt and all of that, is it safe to say we a short rest?
Yeah,
All right.
definitely had a short rest because it's been a couple hours of you guys sitting around doing your various things.
I come back and I'm like, "Yeah, he's coming." So,
And I'm stumbling several feet behind him. Emphasis on stumbling.
so, where to next? Finn's Edge? It's the place I'm remembering the most.
Seems as good of a choice as any.
Alrighty. Sounds like a plan. Hopefully we don't bump into any crazy attacking trees, living attacking trees. I've heard of living trees before, but I wasn't sure if that was even a living tree. We had that crazy horse demon thing. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I'm kind of wary every time we go anywhere.
I can definitely agree now.
So, to Finn's Edge.
Aye.
Ah,
Right. Did you take all the stuff out of the chest, by the way?
better fucking.
Yeah, the gold. I have the stone, and I have the map. Well, actually, Vlad should still have the map. I never got that back from him, and he has the note.
Right.
I will.
But I've got the
You know,
I've got the
I'll
golden
give it
stone.
back to you. Don't worry.
Just doing some housekeeping for myself. All right.
I'll fold into a paper airplane and throw it through the door.
As you guys are leaving, Vlad and Seer, you can hear quiet, kind of low chuckling from the cave.
By the way, did we block that up?
No,
Nope.
Whoopsie. Oh well.
Well, we might come back to check it out. Maybe. I mean, we only went one way through that, but I don't know.
Fuck you, Grogenstald.
yeah, you just get like a.
That's totally not creepy at all.
That's not unnerving whatsoever.
No, not at all.
But there's no pull or anything. It's just taunting,
Yes.
bitch. Let's go.
Alrighty, let's go. So,
Actually,
how many
before we-
days? Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say before we leave, can Miss Donna like take a page from her journal and just like write "Do not enter" and slap it somewhere on the door, like tuck it in a gear or something like that?
Somewhere where no one will ever find it.
Sure.
Just like as they're leaving, she just wanna like, just so if people come up to the door, they can read it and hopefully don't enter.
Fuck this place. I fucking hate this place. All my homies hate this place.
Okay, sorry, Seer.
No worries. How many days does it look like to Brogan's Hole or to Finn's Edge on the map there, Tig?
Uh,
It's a damn good
Yeah.
question.
Because you have the map, so I'm like,
It will be about 3.5 days.
It's going to be about 3.5 days.
3.5 days.
It's about 2 o'clock now. After all that,
We'll make this our half day.
Aye.
Alrighty.
Works.
So I guess we travel for half a day and then find somewhere to make camp.
yes. That was a weirdly loud notification. Okay.
So,
Yep.
so I say to the group, I'll take first watch this time.
Yeah, Vlad's sticking to the back.
I'll
By
take
himself.
second watch. Whenever we get to the campsite.
Vlad
Alright.
last. Congratulations, Tig, you're third.
All right. You guys don't have any difficulties getting to camp or anything?
Excellent.
Is anything you guys wish to do at the camp in particular?
Vlad's just gonna do a lot of thinking to himself and his watch.
Just get rest and keep a good watch whenever I'm on my shift.
Yes.
Very much the same thing, is just trying to be as alert as possible, knowing what we went through. She also would probably keep an eye on Vlad, just to see if there were any changes that she could see happening.
And are there any changes, DM?
No. However, you have a nightmare.
Oh no.
Tell me about it.
So, you fall asleep, and then you open your eyes, and you're on a very stony bank of a lake. It's kind of covered in mists, bordered by
Okay.
mountains.
We're definitely going into the fog. Where's Fatal?
So a lake at the foot of a mountain.
It's a
The lake's
lake that looks like it's kind of nearly surrounded by mountainsides.
So are we all having this night?
No, nope,
It's Vlad.
just Lad.
Okay, just what? Okay, sorry.
Do you do anything?
I'm mostly just gonna take in the surroundings, paying close attention to the lake. And what's gonna happen?
There's ripples in the water, like there's something moving towards you.
Interesting. So I've caught onto that. It's moving towards me. How fast is it moving?
Pretty damn fast.
Alright. I am going to probably take a couple steps back.
All right. the thing moving towards you speeds up and bursts through the water. All you see is murky water and something large and pale fly at your face, and it snaps you awake.
That's a nightmare. That's unnerving.
You can maybe take a guess of that.
Yeah, I
This-
think I know what this is.
This was the lake that was mentioned to you, and for some reason, you're having a nightmare about it.
Yeah, I can put 2 and 2 together. It doesn't take a brainiac, which Vladimir is not. But I'm putting 2 and 2 together. There's some sus shit going on.
Other than that, though, everything else is fine.
Other than an ominous warning from your dream, you're fine.
All right. Morning comes. So let's get out. Let's try to get out another day of travel before the end of the session.
I'm not rolling it. We all
Yeah.
know my rolls are dog shit.
Someone want to roll for the
Ooh, me. I'll do it.
encounter?
And say my rolls have not been great either, so
At least you haven't gotten 4 nat ones.
that
I was rolling poorly at the start, so maybe I get a good one.
Knock on wood.
Oh, it doesn't look good.
I don't see it.
That's a 9.
No. Well, it's actually fine.
Woot.
Okay. However, still, I would like people to make. Whoever is leading can make perception checks.
I'll
I'm
lead.
standing at the back.
I'll lead. Click. And a 17.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, with that high enough. As you're coming back down the road, no one really noticed it so much coming from the other direction, maybe. But there does appear to be an old, unkept, like nearly completely time erased road that branches off this way.
What way?
North, south, east, west.
On the map, there would
Ooh,
be
we're not on
the
the map.
East.
what?
We're
Oh,
on the door.
We're still stuck in
now.
Dwarven and Groganstown.
There. I thought I had moved you when I moved myself, but apparently no.
Alright, now that we're out of
Alrighty.
Groganstown.
So we're heading north?
You're heading south,
South.
and this was probably here before. You guys just didn't notice it. But just you found another old road that hadn't been noted on the maps yet.
You're the one that noticed it's here. It's a
Oh
play.
yeah, that's right. Oh, look, there's an old road here. It looks like it's not used very much. I'll point it out.
So Vladimir, who's about 10 feet behind everyone, shouts up to the front. Probably not wise to go down there, mate. I don't want to fucking die.
No, I don't think any of us want to. Let's avoid it and keep going.
Ah,
I agree.
Right.
Can we make mark of it on the map though, so we know like
Well,
to go back?
it's kind of noticeable from the
I see it.
how I made it like a dotted line. But if you'd like to, you can with
No, I'm saying like Tig or whoever has the map makes a mark of it like in game.
ah.
Like we can refer to it going back. Is that something you can do, Tig?
Error 404, Tig not found.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can see the lights going off. Can you guys hear me?
I can now.
Now.
Yeah.
I can hear you, Tig. Can you hear us? Impossible. Tell Spredge that we hear him.
Okay, someone. Oh, I think I just heard you.
Do you hear me? Do you hear the Russian?
We can hear you.
Yeah, I do. I don't know what was going on. I could hear I could see the green going off on Discord, but I couldn't hear anything.
It's alright.
Create Tig. Welcome
Well-
back.
Once again, this stream is just cursed.
Yep.
Yep.
So what was the?
Mistana wants to know if you can make mark of the like faded road that Seer pointed out on the map. So like we can possibly come back to it at a
Like
later
just
date.
make it so we can see it again, or well, if we walk back down the road, make like a marker or something.
No,
Just
like
so we
make
know
a mark on
there.
the map.
Oh,
So we can
Mark on the
duh!
map.
I have the map. Duh. The map. I have both maps actually.
I don't know if she necessarily wants to make like a marker for it in like there at the trail, because I feel like she doesn't
Yeah.
want people to be like pulled towards investigating it.
Also, if Tig has both maps from like the actual map that you guys took and the map from Brogan's claim,
Grogan's.
Yes.
you can put like looking at them both. You can see the approximation that other marking that's on the map and the excavation site that Marianne had marked are roughly the same spot.
So I'm gonna write on the old map, the Dwarven map, excavation site? Question mark.
Makes sense.
And then I will also make a small little mark where this road that Seer found is at.
It is southeast of Grogan's Town.
You will not find Chryslers or Dodges there.
No Jeeps or Rams either.
Okay. Well, that is it for that day. You guys will have 2 more days south travel. However, it is almost 12, and a good as time as any to end this session for the girls watching. I'm making, I'll make a note because I don't think I did earlier. I'm going to be changing this stream to being an every other week stream just for my own ability to actually have time to do this correctly. I've just not been getting enough stuff done.
Quality over quantity, chat. Quality over quantity.
But yeah, that's all the only extra thing I wanted to put out. Raid. Yeah, we can do a raid. Maybe. I always
I
suck
got
these up.
no one. I got no one live. I'll let you guys decide.
I'm not live. I'm not a live.
Yeah,
I
no, my
have-
regulars are on.
I have Perception Studio, and I know we raid them on Crit Force 1 sometimes, so I'll put them in the... Yeah. There we go.
No, not the whole thing. Okay, so I always miss this part of is there a space after the app?
Yes.
No.
No,
Not after the
yeah,
app.
no, not after. Before.
Okay, so this should be correct. Oh
Yep,
my
got it.
goodness, I did it.
Ah, first try, 6 episodes in.
I did it, chat. See you next time.
Yeah,
Bye,
it just takes that
guys.
experience and getting into the rhythm.
Farewell, chat.
I already went.
Fuck.
Oh my goodness. I am that kind of tired that the lights from my LEDs are hurting my eyeballs.